What's going on, everybody? My name is CD, and today we're talking about another weapon in Modern Warfare in Warzone that is definitely going to be competing in this meta right now. So if you guys have been keeping up with it, you've probably heard of this weapon. It's probably the only LMG that can keep up with your M4s and your GRAUs. And that was true last season, but with the GRAU just being so much better than every other weapon, now that they've kind of nerfed that, brought that down a little bit, I think it just makes this BRUEN MK9 even better. Now personally, I had heard of a lot of people talk about it, I've seen YouTube videos on it, but I hadn't tried it for myself. So I went ahead, unlocked it, we got it Damascus, as you guys can see there in the back, so I got all the attachments for it, and I just tried it. I think it was like 2-3 games, not even for the clickbait, whatever. This thing actually rips, like it rips armor off people like no other. It's pretty much a laser beam, and you don't even have to really worry about it being heavy as an LMG, which is the big con I thought of. One, because you can just do what I'm doing in this class here. I'm running an MP5 on the secondary, and two, there's some attachments that you can make this BRUEN a lot quicker. So here is the attachments that I'm using for it. So we got monolithic suppressor, that's kind of default on all guns in Warzone. We're using the XRK Summit 26.8-inch barrel. Personally, I'm going to use the VLK 3x optic because this thing is a laser, and as I said, we're already using that MP5 as the secondary, so we're looking for medium long range gunfights, which surprisingly this thing excels in. Now the ammo is a little interesting, so you can use a 60 round mag, which is actually decreased from the 100 rounds you can get with the default, but look at these pros. So you throw on 60 rounds, which is still more than enough, more than you'll ever need, but you get ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and a detachable magazine, which is much quicker to reload with. And then where I actually started this class from was using a tack laser, which I'm just really trying to get away from, so instead of that, I threw on the rubberized grip tape to just make this thing an absolute machine, absolutely no recoil, and it's really just a blast to play with. There's obviously still some room to tweak this, like if you don't want a sight, maybe you could throw on an underbarrel or maybe even a stock. But this class right here, this was like my first or second iteration with this weapon, and it's great just like this. I tried this class out. I promise you it will not disappoint, and I wonder, again, similar like the FAL, if people continue using this, if we can find a perfect meta setup for the BRUEN. This is an LMG that if you don't have it unlocked already, I would say go for it. This is something personally that I could see myself using here and there throughout the season. If you're getting tired of using the GRAU or the M4, this is just something a little bit different. It has a little bit different characteristics than some of the other weapons, as it's an LMG instead of the usual AR, but it's definitely a good weapon. I can't say this enough. Try this BRUEN out. And that's not only for the custom classes. When I'm landing in a game, picking up guns off of the floor, try to find, there's a green BRUEN that is probably the best floor LMG in my opinion, and it's pretty prevalent to find. It's only green rarity, so you can find it almost everywhere, and it's pretty good for the beginning of the game. If you guys have been trying out the BRUEN, I know people have been using it here for a couple weeks. Let me know your best class down below, what attachments you guys are using on it if you do enjoy it. And if you haven't already, like I said, try this one out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, if you guys tried this out and you liked it, click that thumbs up button down below. That does help me out. Let me know that you guys are enjoying the videos. Sub if you guys have not already for more Modern Warfare Warzone content coming out here real soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys later.